Yeah, this game's fun.
It really
this
is
game's
fun.
mechanically sound with the controller and
yeah,
online.
It works. It's not going to crash on us. It's not going to be sad. I need to move my face cam. There we go.
I turned off my face cam. Oh god. Hey,
Bye.
Death, how you doing? Having a grand old time? Being Death and shit? Having fun?
I forgot how to fight.
Oh man.
How do you attack? That's how you attack.
How do you attack? Well, there's nice hints on the bottom of the screen that tell you what the buttons do.
You know what? They're kind of small.
They are a little small.
What's my A button do? My A
oh
button
right, my RB.
Jack diddly doo-dah.
I forgot my RB is I turn invisible. That's how I escape the fact that I'm getting mobbed by 15 billion fingers learning how to play. You can hear the fingers picking. This is what they have to say.
But I've got a really powerful, I've got my, like, boots of speed things that I've been using for a while. They're glorious in conjunction with whirlwind attack. Everything dies. It's so much fun. You, sir, need to die. Thank you.
You still need to die.
What do skull coins do? Skull coins determine our lives. Effectively.
Oh yeah.
How much? You should probably grab one of those.
Yep. I think
You
I accidentally shot one. I think I did.
Yeah, you dick. Yeah, I was going to grab it. You shot it out of just sheer automatic, compulsory.
Well, no. Well, it's that shoot 'em up mode where you just kind of hold, like when you're playing Geometry Wars or something.
I
like
totally
you just
know.
always want to hold down an attack button.
I really wish there was actually like just the option of disabling.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. Because yeah, normally in this type of game, just attacking nonstop just makes sense. But then yeah, there can randomly be food in the room that can ruin that whole approach. That can be tough.
Or not ruin it, but punish you for it.
Howdy, y'all.
That's kind of a shame. Oh, there's death. Oh, there's the exit.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's persistent here.
I think I see a secret. No, that's
just
a
like in
panther.
real life.
Oh,
What a twist! What a Shyamalan twist.
I'm invulnerable while I'm spinning to win.
Oh, I'm invulnerable to death apparently because he gone.
I mean, sometimes it just kind of despawns on you.
So have you ever considered clothes?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean,
You might find them slimming.
It costs 80,000 gold to clothes. I'm not kidding. It really does cost that much money for me to clothes.
That's what's great about it. Man.
Okay.
It cost me 80 grand to clothes.
Yep.
Feels just like the real life.
I mean,
go to a store to get some underwear, accidentally end up with a fucking Costco membership credit card.
No!
You did it!
You went through the wall.
Thanks for that.
And you
dick. Oh, your gold don't belong to me.
Until you die, and then...
Yeah, until I die. I'm gonna try to avoid that, though, as it turns out. Might be a novel new approach to video games, but I'm gonna try real hard not to be a dead person.
You know what? Your success levels have
door's
been
not open.
variable at best. Nope.
I mean, yes.
We gotta kill these guys.
Yes, things do tend to be variable. I am not hitting this guy. There we go.
So Keith, my audience during the daytime have been demanding us, hey, during the daytime stream more Wanderlust adventures.
Does your audience know that I have a job?
I'm not sure
that
about
I have to work in order to live in a house and eat food. Because that's going to be a problem for day streaming.
I've always had this like crap. I've always had this like internal question of like, I don't know if people that watch me sometimes realize that I'm a person.
Yeah, like people like more of this video today. It's like this video was an hour long. You understand that, right? I can't just make those every 10 minutes for that game. Like I did the insanity of doing all of I did a full 20 episode playthrough of Until Dawn in 1 week, and that was destroying me. And people were demanding it faster. I'm like, I can't do this, man. People exist in real life and have constraints, and sleep and work. Like I can't. I'm doing like we put out content faster than most people that do this for a living. Yeah. And those people don't have jobs outside of it because they do it for a living. Like fucking Jesse Cox makes a video like every other day that's like half an hour long.
Okay, this game kind of sucks getting surrounded. I do not enjoy that.
I got this.
There we go.
I specifically chose an ability that lets me go invisible when I get surrounded so that I don't get swarmed. Nailed it.
Boop.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, I ruined that. I fucked. Wow. I did none of that right.
I was about to come back for that.
Didn't even slightly sequence that. You monster.
You know what? I was injured too.
No, you weren't. You were not injured. You were at 95% health and I was at 5% health.
Back.
There's a very specific. You monster.
Me and I want my crown back.
You fucking monster.
You know what?
This is dirty tactics. They're not working yet.
Alright.
They have not worked yet, you son of a bitch.
Get there. Ow.
You son of a bitch. Everyone boo Wander in his chat. Ow, shit. He deserves it.
I'll be taking that.
That was so scummy. I had a pixel of health, and I still held on for like the entire fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, it helps when you have a ranged attack.
Yeah. You
Crown's
monster.
gone, by the way. You lost it.
That's right. It's because no one gets to have the crown in that situation. The game understands karma. It knows that you don't get the spoils of that. It knows what you did.
First.
It knows what you did.
That's death. You know what else knows what I did? One.
Grabbed every single piece of gold.
Greediest hero.
It's rough when you're in the front line the entire time.
I gotta buy my clothes. I'm being greedy because I actually just really want clothing. Oh, it's the first boss. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let's go back here.
I miss there being more creature spawners. What are we here for?
That's because we missed some levels. We didn't go to them.
Oh.
I forgot because we stopped here. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you want another shot at my delicious soul? You'll never catch the war.
Why is it always death? Leave us alone. We don't want to play your game anymore.
It's supposed to add tension to the gameplay. Love the fact that I can just charge through.
Yep. In the face.
Oop. Going over here.
Everyone's getting killed in the face. Oh god. Oh god. Pain. So what's going to be funny about this is that
in the center of this is bad.
A funny side effect of the VODs is that like at this rate our entire Gauntlet playthrough is going to be available on my channel via stream videos, but then when I actually start uploading them as Let's Plays, people are still going to be like, "Wow, you started playing Gauntlet." And it's going to be the first exposure to it because people don't watch the stream VODs.
I was talking in one of my videos about bringing Gauntlet back, and then I realized, you know, there's 9,000 people that did not even know.
Oh yeah, that never knew that we played Gauntlet in the first place.
Matthew's asking, did they change this? Oh yeah, they changed it drastically.
They changed it a lot.
And they changed it for so much better.
For me, it's the issue that comes up about the idea of like, I want to bring back Drakengard and finish all the alternate endings that it has and stuff, but also I played that game when I probably had 300 subscribers.
Wasn't that the like semi-anime looking?
Drakengard 3 is like it kind of plays like a Dynasty Warriors game to some extent, and it's got like a bunch of girls fighting each other.
Okay.
Like an entire group of like weird, like kind of immortal women.
Death?
Well, I'm kind of trapped. It's problematic. He really pinned me in there, and the fact that you were on the other side of the map meant I couldn't go anywhere else because the screen wasn't helping me.
In retrospect, I was mostly just fighting a bunch of enemies.
Yeah, I got stuck in a hallway type situation with death and couldn't really back out of it. I ultimately just lost a whole segment of health.
I lost more than not.
But yeah,
I'm glad death is slower in this version. I think he's a lot slower than the other one.
I've always fantasized about finishing all the old shows I started. It's just at some point it's also they're super irrelevant, which is a little rough.
I think about that too. It's like I especially would love to go back and finish Bloodborne.
Yeah.
But it's just such a time commitment for me.
It's the rough thing of like you have to find the time to go back to something, which is already hard as hell. But it also you hit a point where it's the timing makes it irrelevant to it being like found by people as far as discoverability and like channel growth goes, and you also hit a point where like this is also worthless as in that like now my audience that is currently active doesn't remember it ever happening.
Yep, so nobody cared.
Like I finished Until Dawn Season 2 and had like an end slate that was like, you should watch me play Outlast. And I've gotten a lot of messages of people experiencing for the first time the fact that I played Outlast. Because it's just like
play Endless Legend.
That's just that's just like the memory span that like YouTube has. Is like the old you doesn't exist. It never happened. No one knows about it.
Here's an interesting thing I was thinking about. Us covering Gauntlet right now actually means that my Gauntlet series is going to get more views than it ever would have had I covered this beforehand.
Maybe?
Like, on launch. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, your Gauntlet was doing really well. My Gauntlet was doing very well. My Gauntlet back then will probably have more views than it will when I revive it.
Maybe.
Like I'm sitting at like 400 views per episode on my Gauntlet series.
I mean,
which is really solid
I'm
and not
sitting at
how
500
well
views for pretty much every video I put out now.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about my channel. I'm saying that mine won't do as well because my videos do not get that many views. But the currently existing ones did.
Yep, I'm jumping.
Because for me, this is a game that will get more. This is a game that would get more views from people finding it than from my audience.
Oh,
it's like
place to be.
Like the Zeitgeist audience at
that
the
was
moment,
really satisfying.
at the time of launch, led to more views than my current audience can generate without it being relevant. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yay!
Thor, you're back. All right.
Oh, you're back. Also, let's keep having behind the scenes discussions about YouTube. That's what people like on YouTube, right?
I've actually got a lot of people. See a War Striker. I've got a lot of people that say that they kind of like it in a way.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
like,
I keep
most
finding out that
YouTubers don't talk about it.
A lot of my audience is YouTubers, weirdly enough, or people that are now trying to become YouTubers, which is probably the worst demographic to appeal to.
Did you see the post on our Let's Play, the like GIF of like?
Oh.
It was from
Rambo.
Yeah, it was from Rambo, and it was like my entire audience demographic is people that do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like
super relatable.
I was watching that, and I was like, I was thinking about it, and it's like one of the main points was like you haven't found your target audience. And it's like you haven't found your targeted audience in like 2 years. Please rethink things.
I mean, it happens. There's people on the subreddit that are like, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I look at their channel like, you have 150 subscribers. Oh shit.
Like, I would never, I would have.
Holy crap.
Switched over, or like, I would put out as many videos as Crafty Gnomes.
Yeah, that's, I don't, people that stick with it forever but also get no progress, it's like, it's really hard to talk about like how it works.
It really is.
Like, one of the things that got my channel, what made my channel addictive compared to Sad Games was the fact that Sad Games is weirdly dead in the water in a way that I don't have explanation for. Like,
that's okay. It's not your responsibility anymore. So you don't. It doesn't matter.
But I mean, like for the last 2 years, I found my making my channel stuff more addictive because Sad Games in that time had way more stuff, and I was responsible for it. But for some reason, no one watching anything on it.
It is. Oh, I mean, for starters, it is way easier.
Oops, accidentally ate something.
Being a solo channel, just in terms of like
doing relevant content and stuff.
Oh god,
because you don't have to coordinate with somebody. Trying to do a series on a relevant game with you or Bird ever is like, it's been a lot of nightmare scenarios. Because you ever having to coordinate with other people is just crazy. About like trying to get this at a timely manner, like we have to get this brand new game videos out immediately. It basically doesn't happen.
The problem is 3 people. It's easier with 2, in my opinion.
Yeah. Every now and then you're lucky and you can do all of Trine 3 in one night.
That was really good.
Die, everyone. Uh-oh.
And then we tried Borderlands, and it was like, oh.
Like, the state that Sad Games isn't as baffling to me, because like, it's the ultimate situation of like people subscribe and then just don't watch the stuff on that channel. Of like that channel has like 7,000 subscribers, and videos that went up a day ago have 6 views.
I haven't seen one of these things in a while.
6.
These undeads just won't give up.
I looked today and saw a video that said 1 day ago 6 views, and I'm like, how? Like, I don't even blame the channel. It's like, who are these people that are subscribing in such large numbers and don't give a fuck about the channel? Because I don't understand how that happens. YouTube is such a weird beast for that reason.
Yep. It's kind of the same thing with Twitch. I mean, I'm at 2,500 followers. I guess we got 44 people watching us right now, which is comparatively quite respectable.
Yeah. Things are going okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the past couple nights
Guys
have
are
been
all
like
up in my
20.
guys, all up in my face. Stop being all up in my face.
I'm just doing hit runs with my whirlwind attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the attack in there. Leave me alone, guys. I'm trying to. Oh, right. If I turn invisible, I have to stop attacking. Otherwise, it negates itself immediately.
This
Whoops.
is bad positioning.
It's tough to attack stuff on the bottom of your screen because our health stuff overlaps it. I can't see past it. Oh man.
I just got Skeleton Slayer. I have no idea what that means. Alright, next summoner's down. Is there only one left?
Yeah, it's just this one.
Okay, that's good.
There we go. Just try to focus on that.
This game really needs a block for the...
Do you not have a... Oh yeah, you don't have a shield, huh?
I don't have a shield. I don't have a dodge roll. Yeah, she does, but it's kind of garbage. Come on.
Chat's trying to make sad games name puns. They've all happened already. It's been 4 years. You can't do it anymore. There's no new ones.
Oop.
Did I ever tell you that I made that acronym on accident?
Yeah, it was sit and discuss.
Yeah,
and
it was supposed to be an initialization, and then I realized after making the entire account, like, oh, that spells sad.
Yep.
Whoops.
And then that was your
None
brand,
of it was intended.
And everyone forgot sit and discuss.
I don't think through names very much. Sometimes. Like, sometimes I just get in the frustrated mode of, like, everything's taken on this stupid online thing. Fucking put letters together. And that's how you get SB at the end of Sebastian for no reason. Like, the SB doesn't make sense, really. Oh, man.
I really want to kill that ghost thing, but it's a pain in the ass.
Because my username comes from me making an Xbox Live name. Like, I had a name on Xbox, original Xbox. I almost said Xbox One, but you can't anymore because they're dicks, and had to make it an Xbox One console. On the original Xbox, I had my username was like Shaman King, and it was based on Diablo 2. But then an anime happened, and irritating children would sing the anime's theme song to me, and I didn't like that. So then I switched to Sebastian because I was taking German classes, and that was the name that we used in class because everyone had to go by a German name.
God damn it!
How's that going for you? Oh God, Beam, stop! Stop, Beam.
My crown. It is my crown.
There was a crown?
Yeah, there's been a crown.
Oh. Well, I guess I never picked it up.
Crown.
Are you wearing a crown right now?
I picked it up, but I think it's gone.
See, I don't see a crown anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like you're making this up. You might be hallucinating a crown.
I was wearing a crown for like 90%
oh, no.
of this. Those be ghosts. Jerks and ghosts. Yeah, I think the crown's just gone. I had it for a while, but poof.
Chat's trying to say that PewDiePie was helped by the South Park episode. No.
No.
PewDiePie was the most hilariously, astronomically viewed thing in the world. Like, PewDiePie being in South Park helped South Park.
Probably,
I guarantee you South Park got a spike of views from PewDiePie being on it. Because PewDiePie is absolutely a bigger draw than South Park. PewDiePie has a larger audience.
It's like saying Markiplier was helped by that one, like, guy.
Yeah, Markiplier was helped by Jimmy Kimmel. It's like, no, Markiplier has a bigger viewership than Jimmy Kimmel. It doesn't seem that way because people have trouble legitimizing internet stuff in their head, but PewDiePie has a bigger audience and viewership than most of television. PewDiePie would be helped by American Idol, I guess. Like, something crazy like that. Like, PewDiePie is astronomical.
That is reacting that Pewds was the only Let's Player in Sweden, which was false, and he got a bunch from that. It's like, we're not disagreeing on the fact that he got a boost as a result of the fact that he was...
The game theory thing?
Well, no, not the game theory thing, though that was a good boost. So, you do know that, like, YouTube gives, like, countries a priority, so, like...
when I say the game theory thing, I'm talking about the game theory video about that concept.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that
the video where game theory tries to explain why PewDiePie has an audience, which is also game theory itself is that's just them pretty shamelessly, constantly trying to, Oh yeah, where we don't fight him, we do this weird circle thing.
Yeah, we chain him down. Unfortunately, there's this mage trying to hit me.
Game 3 does a lot of videos trying to explain PewDiePie's audience, because obviously there's a growth to be had in covering the most popular person on the internet. Well, that didn't work out. Did not realize he was gonna do that. Did not realize he had an insta-kill crazy attack. Wonder you fuck. Whoopsie.
What? I did nothing.
You look like you were charging towards my stuff.
Nope.
Oh right, we attack us hard. I remember this now. Oh. Yeah, people lose track of how much viewership some stuff on the internet actually has, and how it's actually bigger than things that they consider to be the big thing.
It's very easy to dismiss, and then you're like, then you see the numbers, and you're like,
yeah.
So I told you my parents have like accepted the fact that I just do YouTube now, right?
Yeah.
So it's because I told my mother I've wasted 30 years of people's time in the course of the past month. Like, she was so impressed by that statistic alone that it was just like, all right.
That terrifying number.
Yeah.
That's one of the rough things about internet stuff, is that we make way less money for what's essentially the same ads than television does, which is rough.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
like,
because... Yep, I'm leaving.
Like, full, like, massive productions are funded by advertising on television that...
Are you kidding me?
Might not actually be able to fund a full-time job for one person on the internet for the same amount of advertisements served, which is really rough.
This guy looks doofy as hell. There we go.
Alright, his heart's coming out again.
That's good. Unfortunately, we got the summoner hanging out.
Unfortunately, his heart's just not in it. What is my life?
That was pretty sad.
He does not take very much damage.
We aren't.
He
Yeah.
does not take very much damage. But yeah, like the
I know we're doing it right, but
the PewDiePie South Park thing was like the definition of like a YouTube collaboration.
Oh yeah.
It's two big things interacting with each other to try to intermix their audiences. And they both knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, South Park did an entire their entire last season was about trending topics in the tech and video game industry, because if they covered all of them, they'd get talked about more by all the video game blogs. If they did like an episode on, they did an episode on pre-ordering games. They did an episode on the new video game consoles. I walked directly into them. That was dumb. They did an episode on the Oculus Rift. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, okay.
I'm not taking
Can't grab my
treasure.
stuff.
I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I only take your treasure as a response to you trying to take mine.
And I only take your treasure because you have 75% of the mission's treasure.
I mean, yes, but my greed was self-motivated as opposed to
keep attacking
theft.
the boss reflexively for no good reason.
I'm gonna run.
You should.
I'm just gonna stand right here, ready and waiting for that to be useless. Okay. Unfortunately, there's next to nothing I can do if he's chasing me around. This is a lot easier with 4 people.
Yeah.
But only this. Like, the rest of the game was harder.
That's hard to... okay. Oh, wow, I can't even attack from here with that range. Shit.
Damn it.
I squandered that hard. It's a little awkward trying to aim in a super specific direction at that range with the controller. I should just get... I need to just get closer to it. That's my bad.
Guys, I will remember you. Just stay on it. Stay on it.
I mean, soon I'll have to get off it. Right now.
Alright. Ow.
Oh
God.
shit. Eviscerated. That was brutal.
Then he actually kicked me.
That was mean.
Yo, oh, his heart is loose.
He kicked you while he was down.
Pretty much. I'm just focus firing the heart. I don't even care.
Yeah, oh, I tried to anyway. It goes away pretty quickly.
Yeah, we did some hefty damage to him. And the thing is, he just keeps resetting those, so just focus fire the,
Ow, shit. Took too many hits there. That was bad. Yeah, just try to stand on the platforms as much as possible.
Yeah, pretty much alternate based on where the horde is.
Hey, everybody.
Cool. I'm invulnerable while doing that. That's useful.
That spawner really needs to be taken out.
Out.
Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't really help me that much. Okay.
What doesn't help you?
That's where my crown went. Oh, he was dropping the ceiling on me. Not exactly useful if I want to stand on the pedestal.
It doesn't really help me. That he's murdering me.
I mean, it wasn't really murdering me.
Interesting way to explain it.
Dissuading me from my current positioning. Okay, so you see those big mummies? They have a really long reach, like deceptively long to the point where it's like, this isn't actually fair.
Ceiling Y.
See if you can take out the one wizard before he shoots me. Because I have to dodge that. I guess you don't care.
Oh, shit. Well, I was trying to do the thing, too.
I mean...
So we can attack him, but then bad things happen to my body. Kill him harder!
I'm trying very, very hard. It's only one more. Unfortunately, we're almost at a skull coin, so we gotta watch out for that one.
Yeah. It's been brutal. Oh, God.
Chat is asking not to be forgotten. I mean, the harsh reality is, like, I will try my best to remember, like, every person that's ever watched me.
That's impossible, though. Like,
It's...
it's so hard.
Yeah.
One of the things, it's way easier to recognize someone than to remember them. Like,
yes.
When seeing a name, you're like, oh yeah, I know who you are, but like...
I liked this one guy from that one stream that did this thing.
Like, the hardest thing right now is try to think of someone who hasn't commented in 9 months.
Think of somebody from high school.
Because, like, those people exist.
You didn't know very well.
Like,
but was, like, in your English class.
There are so many people that you will recognize if you see them again. Ow, shit, I thought I had space. There are absolutely people who you'd recognize their names as being people who are in your audience and stuff if you saw them suddenly, but their absence is impossible to like detect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I get that a lot of like, I randomly saw someone subscribe and I'm like, I thought he was already subscribed, and I look at him up and I'm like, wow, he hasn't commented in 9 months. Like, he left me for like almost a year and came back, I guess. He used to be someone that was super recognizable and active in my community, and I would recognize all the time. But it's hard to notice that someone just suddenly stopped commenting, unless you are for some reason actively thinking about that specific person out of the crowd, which is really hard to do.
Do I get enough money so I can afford? Yay! I can afford clothes.